want to talk to you for a minute about servant leadership. Not a term that we hear very much in this world, but as I recount some visits that I've had of people in my office over the years, I can't count the amount of times someone sat across from me and told me all the things they were going to do for me. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking about all the time, energy, and resources that I was going to have to spend trying to help them help me. As campus missionaries or club leaders or students just trying to make a difference on their school, we often think that we're helping, but in one sense, we inadvertently bring stress and additional problems to an already stressful and problem-filled environment. First, ask yourself if what you're doing as a club leader or campus missionary is truly serving your school. If you have trouble answering that question, then maybe what I share with you over the next couple minutes will certainly help you. First, we must never underestimate the power and positive effect that serving our school has. It might be small, it might seem tedious, but remember, you're building a relationship with the administration, with the staff, and with other students. What happens with your club or your ministry on that campus is going to stay there long after you leave. You're not just building a relationship, but you're also building a reputation that you want to last for years after you're gone. So is that reputation going to be positive or is it going to be negative? That's within your control. In Luke 22, the disciples are talking about who's first in the kingdom. And at the end of the conversation, what really comes out is that those who are the ones who serve are going to be the greatest. So the lowest, the smallest, is going to be the greatest in the kingdom. And we want to take that kingdom mentality, that biblical principle of how we lead through serving into our campus ministries or our clubs or simply our attempt in our high school or middle school career to make a difference for Jesus on our campus. So here's some great ways that you can start. The first thing that you need to do is begin praying for your school. Pray for the administration, pray for your friends, pray for the staff, pray for the coaches, pray for the different activities that are going on your campus. The second thing you need to do is talk to your youth leader or your pastor, or if there's already a club going on or a ministry going on your campus, talk to the people that are running that. Let them know where your heart is at. Communicate with them. Ask them ways that you could serve them. Let those people around you in your current support system come behind you in what you're going to do, because that's a way that you never know those relationships that you're going to strike up. That's a way that success is going to come all the easier. And you're going to have a clearer picture of how you can truly serve your campus or your club ministry. The third thing is you got to look around. You got to get the layout of your campus environment, your culture. Are there ways that you can serve? Is there a particular need that your school or campus club or ministry might have on that campus? It could be something as simple as a cleanup project. It could be something as simple as attending one of their events, helping them promote whatever it is that they're doing. Could you serve the school staff around finals? There's some ideas that I've seen happen. We had groups of students coming in bringing donuts to the teacher's lounge so that the teachers in a heavily stressful time during the school year would just have a little treat for them. It might seem small, but those little things, there gets lodged in the back of people's minds, and all of a sudden it's about what you're doing for them, not what you expect them to do for you. At one campus, we had the Bible Club come in, and they were kind of low-key, didn't really have a lot going on. They were longing for something to do, and they noticed that the time of the school play, the school's big annual play, was coming around the corner. So they went to them and said, hey, is there anything we can do? Well, long story short, they ended up coming in and feeding the cast and crew during a really heavily stressful time, were a total blessing and helped them out. What positive things that they were doing to build that relationship and build the reputation of that campus. They were just trying to find creative ways to serve, to help, to meet a need. And you can do that too if you just take the time to look around. So we need to be praying. We need to be talking to those people that are in our support system, our youth leaders, our pastors, current club leadership that's already on that campus. And we need to be creative in looking around, finding ways that we can just be a help with no agenda, from our part, nothing that we want from them, but just how can we give, how can we serve, how can we better help out the people that are in our life every single day, whether they know Jesus or not. And as you're beginning to do that, as tedious as it might seem, you're planting seeds, and somebody else might come along and water, but the Lord is going to do something with those things that you're doing as you diligently and creatively and lovingly serve your campus.